The left in our country, they loved all of this. Black Lives Matter summer. Remember? It's not a distant memory because it affects just about every aspect of society. All those people running around apologizing for their white privilege, what were once racist ideologies that were not tolerated were suddenly promoted by previously reasonable people. It's all had its effect. We are now a dishonest, corrupt, but woke culture. It's going around the dial this weekend, and it was a commercial that really got our attention. Take a look.
You okay?
It hurts.
Be careful, all right? No, it really hurts. When you go to the doctor and they don't believe you're in pain because of the color of your skin. Why is that still happening? I don't want him growing up having to deal with that crap. But with Oscar, he won't have to. They pair us with doctors who believe us when we say,
ouch.
Oh, boy.
With Oscar, a dedicated care team helps you find doctors you can trust.
So doctors are racist. Doctors are racist. I don't have much experience with Oscar, but before last summer, a commercial like this would never have seen the light of day because it's inherently offensive to so many professionals, so many Americans. But there's actually a truth here. Now, I know he's just an actor, but I want to play this, a portion of it one more time.
No, it really hurts. When you go to the doctor and they don't believe you're in pain because of the color of your skin. Why is that still happening? I don't want him growing up having to deal with that crap. But with Oscar, he won't have to.
Well, he won't have to because you're in the picture, sir. In this fictional scenario, that kid has so much going for him, and that's you, the father. And there are too many families in the African-American community, I'm sorry, where you're an exception. You're a total and complete exception. And that's sad. It's also sad that I'm the only guy talking about this. Very few of us out there. At one point, brief shining moment, Barack Obama was not afraid to talk about what the real problem is in a certain community.
Too many fathers are MIA. Too many fathers are AWOL. Missing from too many lives and too many homes. They've abandoned their responsibilities. They're acting like boys instead of men. You and I know this is true everywhere, but nowhere is it more true than in the African-American community. We know that more than half of all black children live in single-parent households. We know the statistics that children who grow up without a father are 5 times more likely to live in poverty and commit crime. They're 9 times more likely to drop out of school, 20 times more likely to end up in prison.
So it's not racist doctors Oscar Sr. has to worry about. He's got half the problem licked. He's there. Too many fathers aren't. Now, too few people talked about this. We had an entire year where we talked about race in America, and we never talked about it. We now are living with the results of that dishonest conversation. Rampant crime everywhere. I mean, all over the place, from the Louis Vuitton store to the drugstore. This is the new reality after you delegitimize police by saying they're racist. Now, this is what we have. And this is somehow righteous. This is somehow an understandable pushback against systemic racism. Now, that is obviously insane, but that's our culture right now. By the way, it isn't just high-end stores or drugstores, even pot dispensaries. You know, we essentially legalized pot in America without ever having a real conversation about it. This is a pot dispensary, marijuana, medical and other purposes, and it's being robbed. The drug dealers are complaining.
I was safer selling weed on the streets of Oakland than I am selling it legally, and that's a problem. That's crazy to even say, but that's just the reality I'm living in right now.
All right, I hear you, pal. I actually do. So this entire ridiculous conversation we had, not a conversation, it was basically a riot, has left us, well, weakened at home and abroad. This was a significant moment. when we sat down with the Chinese, the Biden administration, and they threw this back in our face.
Challenges facing the United States in human rights are deep-seated. They did not just emerge over the past 4 years, such as Black Lives Matter. It did not come up only recently. So we do hope that for our two countries, it's important that we manage our respective affairs well, instead of deflecting the blame on somebody else.
Tony Blinken was somewhere at that table, the Secretary of State. I wonder what he was really thinking. Oh, no. That was just a bunch of junk we said to get elected. We don't believe any of that stuff. But here we are. It's branded. It's who we are now. And we are weak. We're weak with the Chinese. We're weak with the Russians.
We have reports that he's been sending even more military reinforcements to the border. Is he not listening?
We'll see in the days and weeks ahead. Look, the president, Chuck, has made clear to President Putin on two occasions, in Geneva, when they met some months ago, and then just this week at in the video conference that I took part in, that, look, our strong preference would be for a more stable, predictable relationship with Russia. What we'd like to see now is actually Russia implementing its commitments under that agreement. We're going to test that proposition together with our European allies and partners and see how Russia responds.
We'll see what happens. Does he seem particularly strong? Does he seem like somebody that the Russians will respond to, or the Chinese? I don't think so. You know, a big part of diplomacy, I'm told, is toughness and physical presence and stamina and duration. And let's face it, Joe Biden, big smile, he doesn't have that. And these two guys, unfortunately, are running circles around him, around us. China, they want Taiwan. They want it in a big way. They've had their eye on it for a long time, and right now, we're the weakest we've been in decades. They might just take it. And same goes for Russia. They want that big piece of the Ukraine, the Crimean Peninsula, and right now, they might just get it because we are so weak. And so much of this comes down to Joe Biden's personal weakness. We know about, well, I think he's compromised. You look at that laptop, you know he's compromised. And just the physicality of it, I'm sorry, 79, whatever, he's weak.
May God bless Bob Dole. May God bless America. And may God protect our troops.
All right, I know that was a memorial, and you can only have so much oomph at a memorial, but we've all seen it. He's a wisp of a man, and because of that, we are more vulnerable. We have a vulnerability that we did not have just a little while ago with this guy. I mean, yes, presence means a lot. I liked his policies, I liked his style, but the presence, that resonated on the world stage. Believe me, we'll have more on that later.